Hello, friends, and happy March. I cannot believe we are saying that it is March already, but it certainly is. And I have a morning basket for you. So it's a little bit different than it normally is, I think, and I hope you still enjoy it. If this is your first time here, know that I am a homeschool mom to a first grader. We love all things books and homeschool and sharing our journey with you. If that is something that is interesting for you, I ask that you hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you are returning, welcome back. It's always awesome to have you, and thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button for me. So there are a few different things going on in March. One, we have Dr. Seuss's birthday, which is March 2nd. And we have St. Patrick's Day, which happens to be in March also. And March also begins to just give us little snippets that spring is on the way. So I'm very, very excited for March. March is going to be a very busy month for me. And so this basket looks a lot different than some of my other baskets. I feel like maybe it isn't, maybe it's very similar, I don't know. But I feel like this basket is just a little bit different than my normal ones because I know there's just so much going on this month that I needed to kind of have a different game plan for this month. The few things that I have to show you first are actually on the outside of the basket here. And the first one we have is the Super Genius Reading 2 card set. This is really fun. We just got it recently. We played it last week for game school. And I have this in here so that if there's something I'm needing to get done and I just don't have anything like super quick to be like, hey, go do this, I can give her this. And like this morning, for instance, I had some things to do. So I asked her to go and match the cards where there was a card that matched the image and the word. So it's something she could go do. It'll take a little bit of time and it's just super easy for her to pick up and do. I have never had this before, but I do like them and I plan on adding some more to our collection. Another little out of our box activity that I have here. I really needed my bigger basket this month, but this is what we got going because right now my bigger basket is holding a bunch of winter gloves and stuff, and so I need it right now. So that's why we're in the little basket still. But I have this, and again, this is one of those things where I'm like, I really need to be doing something, but I don't have time to get you set up completely. So you could go play this. It's called Unbongo, and it's pretty much like Tetris, but with tiles. And so you have these different little cards that you try to fit the shapes into. And so here are all the little pieces. This is just a really easy little activity that she can pick up and just try to figure out how to get all the shapes into this specific card that gets pulled. So I just have this sitting over to the side. Along those same lines is I have this, which is the Write On Wipe Off edition cards. There are different colors here. Green is the easiest, blue is moderate, and orange is the most difficult of the set. We really, really like these. We use these a lot for racing, and so she'll get like a green one. I'll get quite a few orange ones, and we'll try to see who can finish first. This is really, really fun. So she knows that she can come in here, grab one card, do the math. It is Write On, Wipe Off, and then she can check the answers on the back after she's all finished. I really, really like this. It's something that she can easily grab and know because they are color coded. So we've got oranges, the blues are in the middles, and then we've got the green on the very front, and it comes with a little marker in the set already. We have these in both the addition and the subtraction. Again, I really, really like these, and it is made by Flash Kids. This book I added into our morning basket in January, and I am leaving it here for the foreseeable future because I found that when this is in our basket that I am gravitating towards it more often. So we are able to read the month poem. It's in our book. It's easy to grab, in addition to practicing some of the poems that are in the very front that we just practiced together. Really cute. This is the smaller version of Around the Year. There is a larger one, but this one is just perfect for fitting in a little small basket. This next one is a book that we have had for a very, very long time. It's Winnie the Pooh's March, March. And I just had to add it because it's a March book and I think it's a really cute little book to add in. And this time I was definitely going for just simpler little reads. And that is what this is, because I don't know that we're going to be able to hit up the library this month. And so that's why I wanted to have a surplus of just fun reads in this basket this month. Now I have a lot of Dr. Seuss books because March 2nd is Dr. Seuss's birthday. We are going to do some fun like Dr. Seuss themed things throughout the week, as far as choosing to wear like green and hats and funny socks, and we're gonna have a mustache day, we're gonna have a green eggs and ham day. There's just quite a few little Dr. Seuss things that I'm actually going to sprinkle all throughout the month. Quite a few of these board books are little books that I have had for a really, really long time. This one is Dr. Seuss, Oh, the Thinks You Can Think. Really cute, and it's a Dr. Seuss book. I'll Teach My Dog a Lot of Words. This one is actually by Michael Frith and illustrated by P.D. Eastman. So that is one of the things. I do have quite a few of the P.D. Eastman books in here. So they're not all exactly Dr. Seuss, but they are like Cat in the Hat books. Mr. Brown Can Moo. I have had this one so long that this is when she was a baby and actually chewed on the corner of the book. So you can see it's like kind of destroyed here. And so I will probably never get rid of this book actually. I remember when my brother was small, he used to watch a cartoon, Mr. Brown Can Moo, Can You? And so I'm going to see if I can find that on YouTube and we will watch that when we read this book. We have the book that is adapted from a Dr. Seuss book, which is Oh Baby, the Places You'll Go. This was something that we got when she was itty bitty, like before she was ever born. Actually, I believe I read this to her in the womb. I still have this book, and so I definitely wanted to add this along with our Dr. Seuss theme. Carrying on with my Dr. Seuss themes, I have the Foot book. Another thing I actually wanted to practice on this month is like rhyming. Just to really make sure that we completely understand how rhyming works. And Dr. Seuss is like notorious for helping us rhyme words, even if they are not real words. And honestly, I don't mind if she makes up her own words, as long as we are definitely grasping the fact of what rhyming is. And so we have the Foot book. The classic, The Cat in the Hat. And another thing that I will probably sprinkle in is if we read this book and she wants to watch the movie The Cat in the Hat, that might be something that we do on a Friday fun day during the month of March. Dr. Seuss, One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. Here is a P.D. Eastman book that I was talking about, and this is Are You My Mother? Something additional about these books is that a lot of them are the beginning readers, probably all of them are, and so I would like her to also practice reading quite a few of these books also, and that's something that we may focus on this month, is actually reading, having her read these books. And I have one more of the smaller Dr. Seuss, and that is Fox in Socks. This is probably her absolute favorite book, and if you have never read it, it is the ultimate tongue twister of a book. It is so fun. It really takes some practice to be able to efficiently and accurately read this book. And then I have one more, which is Go Dog Go by P.D. Eastman. And again, to kind of wrap in and sprinkle in a little bit more fun during the month, I noticed that Netflix has a new Go Dog Go series. And so I am planning to read this, and then maybe one day during our school, as a little extra treat, she could watch an episode of Go Dog Go. All right, the last few things that I have here are St. Patrick's Day related. I purchased the night before St. Patrick's Day. Every year we create a Leprechaun Trap, and that is something that we enjoy doing. We usually have green pancakes on St. Patrick's Day, and if I can find some clips of some of our previous traps, I will put those here. It's a really fun activity for us to do, and so we will be adding that, and I would consider that part of our like morning basket. And then I also purchased How to Catch a Leprechaun. We have the book How to Catch an Elf. It's a fun little cute book. And so I went ahead and I purchased this for this year so that we would have it in our own personal library. And the very last thing that I have is How to Draw 101 Cartoon Characters. We will be having some themed leprechaun drawing that I'm going to be doing, so I've kind of like already got an idea of what we're going to draw together for leprechaun. But these characters reminded me a lot of like maybe what you might see in a Dr. Seuss book. And so I thought it would be fun to try to draw some of these cartoon characters and then kind of implement some sort of like maybe caption that is rhyming with like Dr. Seuss type things. But I thought it would be fun to kind of like incorporate Dr. Seuss in with the cartoon characters. All right, so I was able to fit everything into this smaller basket, which is pretty awesome. It's not like the greatest fit in the world, but it will definitely work, and that way I can just like carry it from the schoolroom or back to the living room or however I want to do it. But everything's easy to be seen in there. It's very nice to just have it all in one spot, and we can just kind of take this basket wherever we want. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Have a wonderful March, and I hope we will see you again soon. Bye, friends.